A poor homeless man confessed his feelings to a young woman, but she rejected him without hesitation. Tears filled his eyes, yet he gathered the courage to ask what he could do to make her like him. In a cold voice, she replied, "I don't like men like you." The man said nothing. He quietly turned around and walked away. After that, the woman didn't see him again for almost a month. Then one day, he suddenly appeared in front of her with a beautiful bouquet of flowers. He confessed his love once again. This time, he had found a job and was no longer homeless. Even so, she rejected him again. She told him plainly, "I don't like men who aren't educated." Hearing those words, the man lowered his head and silently walked away. No one could tell whether there was even the slightest place for him in her heart. About 3 months later, he returned once more. This time, he confessed his love in more than 10 different languages. The woman was slightly impressed, but she still turned him down. She said, "The only kind of man I want is someone with a successful career." Without saying a word, the man quietly left again. She thought this time he had finally given up for good. But a year later, he stood before her once again. He had just won a multi-million-dollar lottery jackpot, and he was willing to give every penny to her. Still, she rejected him. She said, "I don't like rich men. I only like men who are handsome." The woman was certain he would give up this time, but after some time, he returned yet again. He had spent all of his savings improving his appearance. Seeing him, the woman was genuinely surprised. Even then, she refused him once more. She looked him in the eyes and said, "The only man I'd ever want is someone who's not only attractive, but also a doctor." After being rejected over and over, the man was completely heartbroken. As he turned to leave, the woman suddenly praised him. The truth was, he had fallen so deeply in love with her because back when he was homeless, he had collapsed unconscious on the street. Everyone around him ignored him. She was the only person who stopped to help and saved his life. From that day on, he never forgot her kindness. But for the woman, helping him had never been about love. She was a doctor. To her, saving his life was simply her duty. Later, she discovered that through years of hard work and determination, the man had finally achieved his dream. He had become a doctor too.